If you ever make money trading and somehow still ended up being broke, this video is for you. Now, because most traders don't lose money because they don't know how to trade, all right? They lose money because they don't know when to take profits. Welcome to my channel, PNL Pirates. My name is Lord Shiba. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel, make sure you drop a subscribe because this channel is going to be a very, very big help to you. All right, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment what you think about this video. All right, you can also check out some of the other videos I've made. I've done some, video tutorial on strategies, to psychology and all of that. So let's go back to our topic for today. A lot of traders don't know when to take profit, which is a very, very, very big issue among us who are traders. Even to me that is talking here, this is what I suffered in the year 2025. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my little story and how I'm fighting this greed, this round trip. Last year I made a lot of money. If I'm to accumulate the money I've made last year and I round trip and lose it back to the market, it will be enough to get me a car, a house, and a new gadget. But unfortunately I round trip and I lost it back to the market because I don't know when to take profit. I don't know when to tell myself that this is okay, you are done for today, don't trade anymore, come back tomorrow, or just do P2P and have some, just know that you are looking at your money and your sweat in your bank, so that you know that yes, I've made money today. So throughout last year, this was what I was suffering when I move my small portfolio, I trade it, take it to a very, very higher higher USDT, and at the end of the day I round trip and lose everything. I've done $50 to $600 in 3 weeks, and I lost it all in 1 day, and I never took any single profit. Now this is the problem a lot of people are facing, right? So today I decided to share my new found strategy on how I'm fighting this greed and round trip. So somebody actually commented on my post because for the past 3 days I've been flipping some crazy amount of money, little amount of money to big ones. So a lot of people have been asking me questions. How am I taking profit? How am I managing my risk and all of that? And this particular guy just commented on my post that how am I trading and taking profit and all of that. If I can just give him an explanation, that he will really, really appreciate it. So I just explained how I was able to make some money off my trading, even with the littlest strategy that I was using to trade. Now, first of all, I think about 4 days ago I flipped $7 to $600. All right, throughout these 3 days it was like there was a spirit in me that that made me start flipping that kind of money, because I don't flip all the time. It's not every time it works. Flipping is gambling. So once in a while, when I have some money that is not really that useful, that's when I say, okay, yeah, let me flip this money, because maybe if I lose it, I won't really think about it. So when I flip this amount of money to about 800,000 from $7, so I started feeling sluggish and lazy, and I'm supposed to tell myself that it's time for you to do P2P. You've tried flipping $7 to about 800k is not an easy task, and I did that in just 2 days. So I started getting lazy because I feel like I've gotten a lot of liquidity, and I started taking bad entries. I don't study the charts the way when I had that $7. I look at it very, very closely before taking the trade. This time I just opened the trade, and unfortunately immediately I was losing about $180. Now this time I'm not using the strategy I was using before. Before I was accumulating at least between $1 to $10, but this time I was aiming to gain $100 or $50, and immediately the market went against me and I lose $180 on a single trade, which was really, really crazy. So immediately I lost that money. That was in my eye opener. I was like, yo, don't let what happened to you last year happen this year. Because throughout that last year, I was really, really, really feeling bad about myself, because at the end of the year, I was reflecting on how my year went, and I discovered I made a lot of money and I lost it back. So around December time, I told myself that, yo, if you don't do something about how you are trading, you're not ever going to make money, because you just keep making money and you don't take profit. That was what I told myself. So the solution I told myself that if I make this type of money, maybe if I do a 10x on my money, 10x profit on my money, I'm going to be taking 9x and leaving that remaining 1x to start again. That was the solution I gave myself. And this was what happened some days back. So when I flipped the $7 to 800,000 naira, and immediately I lose about 200,000 on that particular trade. Immediately I told myself that, yo, Kendi, you need to withdraw. I don't think you can go for that anymore. You don't need to force yourself. Just tell yourself the truth. Immediately I did a P2P. Like, it was so quick. I did P2P. I withdrew about 500,000. I locked 400,000 in my bank, because the way I was feeling that moment, I wanted to revenge street, because if I know that if I have that 400,000 in my account, I might just say, okay, let me do P2P and deposit again. Maybe let me just quickly flip. But the way I was thinking that moment, I was not in my right senses. I just want to recover the money I lost. So that was what saved me from not, losing all the money back to the market. Maybe it could have been a different story. So this is the solution I've given to myself. And now, as you can see on my screen, I started another one some days back with $15. Though I'm not trading aggressively the way I was trying to flip that $7 to 800,000. So this one was 15,000. Was $15 rather. So it's already on $31 already. So I've not been really, really actively taking trades. Like today now, I've only taken 2 trades. But when I was doing that flipping, I was aggressively trading. I took about over 500 trades in 2 days. Do you understand? So that's just it. So I was able to tell myself that, yo, you need to quit. You need to stop. Take this profit and you are good. So I was able to do that, and unfortunately that was what saved me. So this one now, if I'm able to flip this amount of money that is here to maybe $200 or $500, I will withdraw 300 immediately. I'm not wasting any time at all. I'm not wasting any time trying to say, oh, I want to flip it to a massive amount of money, when I know that I'm still a struggling trader. The market can crash. Anything can just happen. So you need to be wise as a trader. While we are all trying to look for money, you also need to be wise, because there are a lot of people who knows how to trade, but they don't just know when to take profit. It's a big, big, big problem. So if you've made money and you run trip and lost it back to the market, you can also drop your story in the comment section. Let's all learn from each other. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you learned from my experience and my new way of how I'm going to be managing my my grade and round tripping. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hope you learned something today. Watch out for my next video, because I'm going to be posting basic tutorial on how to trade for newbies. So the video is going to be very, very lengthy. Watch out for it. I'm still editing it. The video has been ready throughout last year. So I've just been very, very reluctant to edit it, but I'm already working on it. The video should be ready by weekend. I'll be uploading it. So make sure you watch till the end if you're a newbie who is looking out to learn futures trading. So, but this one here, make sure you share it with your friend. You stay blessed, stay disciplined. God bless you. Subscribe to my channel. My name is Lord Shiba, and peace out.